I sometimes step in, I sometimes don't. I understand their personality types. I adjust to their motifs and to their, and I listen. And every once in a while, I pick up the phone and I go, "Hey, you all right? What's going on? What can I do to make your life better?
Yeah.
Is there somewhere we can do? Is there something I can do to make a job easier? Or, hey, man, listen, you got to get going because I'm done with this shit.
Yeah.
I've let it slide for a few days. Just, so we have to be, and they know that because at the end of the day, no matter how flexible a leader is, they know their core, and we go back, what he or she stands for.
Now, I love the question you asked me. What are the two principles that I adhere to? I'm going to pass it back to you. What are the two principles that, and you've mentioned some of it, that gives you an opportunity to pick two of your own.
Number one is passion. Yeah. Live with passion, eat with passion, cook with passion, talk with passion. It's the fuel of life. Yeah. Passion is the fuel of life.
Yeah.
Right. And the second one is, for me, is perseverance and commitment.
Oh my gosh.
That's like, for example, I'll dealt with some. We brought in some new freelance employees, trainers, and we just trying them out at the beginning. And something happened, and there was an issue, and I was just sitting back to see how are they going to behave, in dealing with this little crisis, and they just threw their hands up in the air like, oh yeah, and these are matured consultants who come from a long list, of experiences. And I'm thinking to myself, is it because I'm a business owner, my bar is raised, or is it because they're just not committed and they're not pursuing? They just stopped at the first sign of shit, there's a problem, so let me just walk away. And that for me is like, yeah, you know what? I can't teach somebody those principles. I cannot teach somebody to be committed. I certainly cannot teach them to be resilient and perseverant. So for me, it's just like, just keep going. Don't give up. And the third one is attention to detail and quality. It says what you expect. Volumes about yourself. Yeah. And okay, we make mistakes sometimes, and we're not perfect, but it's just keep an eye on developing that eye for detail and quality, and doing things, whether with the way we dress and whether with the way we do our job, or whether it's our content. Because packaging sometimes, they say don't judge a book by its cover. Well, why the hell not?
They always say don't judge. I judge nonstop, and I never understood that concept, or I think it's misunderstood.
Yeah,
judging is essential to learning.
Yes,
it doesn't mean you should condemn somebody, but I judge. Does this person fit in my life? Does this situation fit in my life? What is my role? I judge nonstop, and I think that it's an example of attention to detail.
Yeah, and I think to add a little bit word on judge, it doesn't sound like we're judgmental assholes here. Just exactly. Sit there and say we're being like, the judging and pigeonholing people are something completely different.
Yeah, it's a difference of having a prejudice.
Yes.
Okay. Versus having a constructive judgment of the situation, evaluating it.
Yeah. Don't pigeonhole people. You're being a judgmental asshole. You know what I mean? And all Lebanese people are full of all Egyptian people are all this, all Americans are.
Well, I pigeonholed you Lebanese before, and I said you were marvelous people. I have to retract that. It's not true. I was just kidding. No.
Here we go. And now this podcast is taking a completely different turn. I love it. Let's go. Yeah. Gloves off.
Yeah.